Political leaders against dragging former President Uhuru Kenyatta into debates over Azimio candidate Raila Odinga's loss in the 2022 general election. Speaking after the party NEC meeting, Jubilee leaders led by Deputy Party Leader Fred Matiang'i described the claims as a desperate attempt by the government and a section of ODM to use Uhuru Kenyatta as a scapegoat in what they term as a plot to weaken and take over the party. Apollo Kamau with those intrigues.
In the wake of renewed attacks on its party leader, former President Uhuru Kenyatta, whose return to active politics has become a growing headache for President William Ruto's administration ahead of next year's general election, the Jubilee Party has come out strongly in his defense. Led by Deputy Party Leader Fred Matiang'i, Jubilee has warned leaders to stop dragging Kenyatta into the 2022 Azimio presidential election agents funding saga, which some claim cost the late Raila Odinga the presidency.
Stop attacks on our party leader and stop dragging our party leader into irrelevancies, things that have nothing to do with him or Jubilee. Our party leader is focused on building Jubilee. You know, what happens in this country in politics is sometimes astounding. If you are the secretary of Azimio and you are talking about the chairman of Azimio, why do you need to go to the streets to discuss issues that you are supposed to be discussing?
The party has further distanced itself from claims that Kenyatta is out to divide ODM, telling President Ruto and his allies within ODM to stop using the former president as a scapegoat over allegations of betrayal during the 2022 polls.
We understand that the popularity of our party leader is very intimidating to some leaders in this country. He can't call a national meeting to tell Kenyans not to love him. They love him because of his track record. Yes. And I think those who are uncomfortable, some of them, is because of their track record.
Sooner East MP Unet Mohammed, who serves as Azimio Secretary General, with Kenyatta as chairperson of the Azimio Council, was put on the spot over alleged mismanagement of funds meant to pay Azimio agents. Unet, however, blames Kenyatta, his brother Uhuru Kenyatta, and an IT expert Patrick Mburu over the alleged misuse of funds.
One of the individuals who is in charge of managing those affairs is the SG. And you know who the SG of Azimio is and was and is even today. If we had managed it well, there is every likelihood that Raila would be in State House alive, having secured proper medical attention.
People actually wanted the truth about what happened in 2022 and so on. This administration promised us that they will form a commission of inquiry on state capture. Yes. And in that commission of inquiry, they would include a clause on the administration of elections in 2022. Yes. We have been waiting for that commission of inquiry, and that is what they need to do, so that we all go to KICC there and under oath, in the full glare of cameras and the country, we each say what we know and what happened.
Confusion over the mobilization of Azimio agents during the 2022 elections deepened after Makueni Governor Mutula Kilonzo Jr. revealed that on election day, he was asked to have his agents double up as agents of Odinga. He has declined to name those involved, but described the request as bizarre. 3 years after the 2022 general election, former President Uhuru Kenyatta continues to stir the country's political waters, with his role expected to remain largely influential ahead of next year's poll. Apollo Kamau, TV47 in Nairobi.